Imagine you work 60 hours a week at a high pressure job. You are due for some rest and relaxation. So you go to a women's health conference to learn how to take care of yourself better when a stranger walks up to you and asks about the birthmark on your arm that you've had for many years. And this stranger has the audacity to tell you might want to go get that checked out. What would you do? Would you take that stranger seriously? Imagine you are at a women's health conference and you see a woman walking in a sleeveless dress around the conference, and she has a very unique looking birthmark on her arm. You happen to work at a plastic surgeon's office and have seen similar birthmarks on melanoma patients. Would you be brave enough to walk up to that stranger and say, hey, I think you need to get that checked out? Hi, I'm Melanoma Mom. This video is part of my melanoma diagnosis series where I share your stories here on my channel. If you would like to submit your melanoma diagnosis story to share with my audience, please email me at this email address right here. Join me in my mission to prevent skin cancer by subscribing to this channel. Did you come up with your answer? What would you do? Would you be brave enough to walk up to a stranger and say, hey, that birthmark looks weird, you might want to get it checked out? Or what would you do if you were that woman who had a stranger approach you? Would you actually go and get your spot checked out? Well, Jackie was this woman at the Women's Health Conference, and she just so happened to wear a sleeveless dress at the conference on this particular day in 2006. When a stranger did indeed approach her and ask her about her birthmark on her arm. How long had she had it? When did she get it checked out last? Jackie was very confused why a stranger would be asking her these questions. She replied, yes, I have had a dermatologist look at it. It's a birthmark. To which the stranger replied, when? When exactly? How many years? How many months? How many days? When did you get it checked out? Jackie thought about it, and it had been 3 years since she had it checked out. But the audacity of a stranger. This stranger was so bold that she even put her arm on Jackie's arm and said, I really wouldn't wait to get that checked out if I were you. Jackie did indeed follow up with her dermatologist and was so thankful because this stranger saved her life. It turned out that what she thought was a birthmark was actually indeed melanoma, one of the fastest and most deadly types of cancer. Now, the article that I got the story from on NPR, which I will leave linked down below, doesn't say exactly what stage Jackie's melanoma was, but it was a large melanoma. She did have surgery to remove it, and it did leave a 6-inch jagged scar on her arm, which I have to think my wide local excision scar is about 6 to 7 inches on my arm. So I'm thinking that's what she had. Jackie got lucky that a nurse at a plastic surgeon's office knew the signs of melanoma enough and had the bravery and courage to approach a stranger and tell her to go get it checked out. Jackie was also wise enough that she had been at a women's health conference where presumably she was trying to better her own health and wellness and start looking out for herself, and took the stranger's advice and went and got that looked at a dermatologist. Jackie is happily retired and has just finished writing a novel. NPR reports that Jackie said, my 6-inch ragged scar that travels almost from the top of my shoulders down my arm is my everyday reminder of her, my guardian angel.